Previously on DC vs Vampires. The vampire invasion has wiped out the entire human population, and their leader, the Vampire King Nightwing, has corrupted most of the major league members and using them to hunt down the remaining survivors. To rule the entire earth, the vampires have blocked the sun, and they are running a massive human trafficking camp to harvest their blood for the vampires. So to free those humans and to end this vampire kingdom, a small group of heroes step forward, and as per Constantine's information, Batgirl infiltrates into Dr. Hugo's lab where he is experimenting on Harley Quinn as she is immune to vampire bites. So Batgirl quickly jumps into action and defeats Hugo and his henchmen, and as she frees Harley Quinn, she charges directly at Hugo and kills him by smashing his head with her bare foot. Barbara then brings Harley to their camp, and as she joins the birds of prey, the team then heads towards the Gotham City, the current kingdom of the vampires, to kill their leader, the Vampire King Nightwing. Meanwhile, Steel and Black Manta have teamed up with Supergirl, and their mission is to visit Australia and help Supergirl to reclaim her powers, as due to the lack of sunlight, it reducing her abilities, and Australia is their best option to reach into skies and get back her powers so she can clear the smokes from the skies. But on their way, they get attacked by the infected Atlanteans, and as they almost get succeeded to capture Supergirl, the team gets saved by Jenna of the Wonder Twins, and with the help of her brother Simmons, she uses her new powers on the vampire Atlanteans and kills them all. And to bring back the sunlight, Jenna joins Supergirl and her team. On the other side, Oliver Queen begins his journey to free the humans from the blood farm and destroy it by himself. Welcome to Comicstube YouTube channel. In today's video, we will discuss Chapter 9 of DC vs Vampires. I have pinned down all the previous parts on the comment section down below. So if you guys are new to this channel, please subscribe and turn on all the notifications to never miss any future uploads. Please like, comment and share. All the text and images are owned by a suspected company. You can support them by purchasing it digitally or from any offline stores. The issue opens up in Smallville's blood farms, where the vampires have captured the humans to harvest their blood, and they set up their camp within the 100 miles of Hiawatha, so the vampires can guard their food sources from the outsiders. And as the vampires are discussing their plan, one small arrow quickly takes down the big vampire, which alerts all the surrounding vampires. And as they quickly charge towards that attacker, another arrow flies straight and hits the nearby gasoline drum, and the explosion takes out most of the vampire in that farm. The vampire beast is trying to escape the fire until he meets with the attacker, and that individual tells him to deliver a message to his king. But as the vampire threatens him by saying that their lord will kill all the surviving heroes, an arrow quickly takes out the vampire and turns him into dust, and that attacker is none other than Oliver Queen. Meanwhile at Coral Sea, the battle with the vampire Atlanteans drains out all of their stamina, and as Steel comes back to his senses, Black Manta informs him the girls have taken out all the vampires and they have almost reached to their destination. Now all they have to do is to cross the ocean and hit the land. And as their ship is about to land, they again get confronted by the vampire Atlanteans. But as the battle continues, the heroes realizes even though they're fighting with fewer enemies, but they are far stronger than the previous ones. Then Black Manta tells the heroes they are the royal guards, which confirms that their king is here. And right at that time, the vampire Aquaman shows up and he summons a huge tidal wave that washes away the heroes along with their ship into the ocean. Realizing the current situation, Black Manta then charges directly at Aquaman, but he tells him he is not Black Manta, as the real Manta died during the invasion. So he tells the imposter to remove the mask, and then the panel reveals Black Manta as the Queen of Ocean, Mera, which shocks everyone, including Aquaman. So Mera engages herself with her undead husband and buying the heroes time to escape into the land and help Supergirl to regain her powers. But before the heroes set their foot into the surface, Aquaman jumps in front of them, and he then trying to convince Supergirl to join with the undead, just like her cousin Superman, and together the undead will conquer the whole Earth. But from the back, Jaina attacks Aquaman with her animal powers, but that doesn't make any impact on him, and right in front of everyone's eyes, Aquaman crashes Jaina to death, which makes Steel mad, and he bashes Aquaman's head with his hammer, and as he proceeds to do another strike, Aquaman stops him, and as he about to end his life, right at that time, Mera charges directly at Aquaman, and they crashes deep into the ocean. But the impact causes Supergirl to get tangled with the ropes, which slowly drags her body into death. The panel then jumps into the Gotham City, where the Vampire Power Girl and Stargirl are patrolling the city, and while avoiding them, the birds of prey are finding a way to enter into the city, but they fail, as the vampires have blocked out all the secret passages. Back at the Camp Yovata, the vampires are guarding all the humans and captured them under an electrified fence. But here, the people are starving for days while the vampires keep extracting their bloods from their bodies. So they begging to them to provide food, otherwise they will starve to death, and that will be a major loss for the vampires. But unknown to the vampires, one bush quickly makes its shape to a humanoid form, and as that imprisoned civilian keeps the vampires busy with his words, Oliver Queen silently takes down the vampires with his arrows. Oliver then approaches to that civilian to get the details about this farm's leader, as Oliver is hunting him down for days. Soon the attack alerts all the vampires, but they are unable to track him. And right at that time, Oliver comes out of the shadow and engages himself against the horde of vampires. And he starts to shoot multiple holy water arrows towards the horde, which instantly kills some of the vampires. But from the crowd, a giant blue vampire charges directly at Oliver to tear him apart. As the fight comes to an end, Oliver grabs one of his arrows, and as he about to enter that arrow into that devil's heart, he gets stopped by this camp's leader, the vampire Hawkman. Back at the outskirts of Gotham City, the heroes are making a plan to enter into the city without alerting the vampires. But then, Damian shows up and he tells the team their plan will fail, but he can help them to get into the Gotham City. Even though he is now a vampire, but he is their only chance to stop the vampires and kill their leader, the Vampire King Nightwing. And as Damian joins the birds of prey, he prepares himself to end this war and kill his brother, the vampire Dick Grayson. Thus the chapter 9 of DC vs Vampires comes to a close. So which part you like the most? Please share your thoughts on the comment section down below. And also please subscribe, as this will motivate me to make more contents. Thank you so much for watching. Everyone stay safe, and I will see you guys in the next one. Bye.